BYU offensive lineman Harris LaChance joins the show. There he is. And what's up, Harris? Good to see you, my guy.
What's going on?
Not
How y'all
much.
doing?
You sent me a picture last night that absolutely shocked and blew my mind. This is Harris LaChance, fresh off of his mission, that picture that you're seeing there. How much did you weigh right there?
Okay. I probably weighed, I don't know. I came over on a mission like 230, 240. So,
Right.
And shout out to my good mission companion. That's my mission companion, Abraham Hernandez. Shout out to him. I got to give him a shout out. But yeah, that's me holding my big old bucket of protein there that BYU had given me right when I came home. So it's pretty crazy.
Dude, I have no idea how I missed this, right? How did I miss the fact that you said on BYU, I think it was on Coach's Corner with Kalani, that your one of your best moments was the last scoop of that bucket of protein powder.
Yeah.
So you actually took every scoop out of that bucket.
Yes, man. I was completely bought in, bro. Still am. I'm bought into the system, man. They gave me that. I was like, all right, here we go.
So what does that look like? Is that because I'm a 2 scoop and a protein bar guy. Now I don't play football, but that's got to be 6-8 scoops. Like how much of that are you taking every day?
Oh, dude, that was like some serious stuff too. It was like each scoop is like 1,000 calories or something. It was like absolutely crazy, man.
Oh, do we lose him? I think we
Can
lost
you hear me?
him.
Can you hear me?
No,
Anyway,
there you are.
You know, taking that, it probably took a few years off my life, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't know how good that is for your heart to freaking be pumping all that shit through you, man. But I did it, man. I had that whole bucket. And it got me thick, got me right. So
yeah. Hey, by the way, I don't know if you realize this, but it's Senior Day Saturday.
Yeah, I've heard that once or twice.
You may have known that. Like, what does this mean to you, man? Like, you've been pretty honest about how much you love BYU football and being a football player. And give me 60 seconds on what does this mean to you? What is this whole thing at BYU, and what does being a BYU Cougar mean to you?
It means everything to me. I never thought I would play here. I'm the first person in my family to play college football. I'm the first person to graduate from a 4-year college. First person to go on a mission. So it's a lot of things, man. It makes me actually truly emotional, truly just grateful that I've actually got here and that I've pushed through and through the help of all my family members and all my loved ones, my friends, I've been able to make it, man. And it is honestly a surreal feeling. I'm so grateful, and it's so crazy. Honestly, I don't like to think about it too much because it gets me sad. It's gonna be crazy playing my last game in Lavelle Edwards. So it's horrible and awesome all at the same time.
Yeah, and I don't mean to keep pushing that button, man, but think about the relationships. Think about just the people that from the time you went and served your mission, through all those relationships you made on your mission, through training camps, through scooping protein out of that bucket, that picture where you're a mission companion, you come back and now you're into football. Like, think about all of those relationships. Can you quantify the impact that those other humans have had on your life?
Dude, I really can't, and I'm actually just my mind is blown at how grateful I am. And just like even being on this show, Monty, with you, it's surreal to me, and it's been such a huge blessing in my life. And I'm just like in awe of it all. I just am so grateful and honestly so happy. And I've been so blessed, and it's been a long road, Monty. It's been a long road.
Yeah.
Like 240. I mean, I've been through a lot of adversity, and I'm still going through some. We all are, and we're still working, still grinding. But it's like, man, when you take a step back for a second, it's absolutely incredible, and it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life for sure.
Talking to Harris LaChance, thanks to our good friends at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Now, the other question I have to ask is, where do you keep the souls that you're snatching seemingly week after week? Because the body that you threw past you on the blue turf, come on, dude. Now it's like a highlight reel this year of guys that you have just decimated. You've got to be loving that stuff? Because a lot of people said, "Oh, you got to ask Harris about that." Like, you got to be loving the highlight tape right now.
That was fun. No, I mean, it's fun, man, getting after people. I mean, that's what we're here to do, right? I mean, especially old linemen, you don't really have too many good stats. So when you get a knockdown, that's what that's what we're itching for. So, I mean, it's funny. You know, it's actually funny is we've been playing. That's number 99. We've been playing against him for a while, and he's actually a good dude. But I threw him down, and you know, we're all competing hard and all sorts of whatever you want to call it. You know, talking smack, whatever, having fun. And he gets up, he like runs past me. He's like, that was a good one. That was a good one.
But you know what the funny thing is, and it's interesting. Like, you know that guy because you guys have run your faces into each other.
Yeah.
But that's one of those relationships I was talking about. I think that's fascinating. But by the way, the other thing you said there is, if we say your name a lot on game day, that's probably not a good thing. 9 times out of 10, it's usually a guy with a hand or something that's not good for you. But I feel like you have shown a lot of different diversity in your skill set, because obviously with Suamatai out, you're bumped outside. Now you're playing with a different guy on your left. You're back at tackle. Like, how has that diversity impacted you in your preparation? And are you happy with the way you've played between two positions now?
Yeah, playing guard this year has been a little bit more of a challenge than I thought it would. It's more different than you'd think. It's a lot different angles and different keys and reads you have to look out for. But overall, I've been really happy with how I've played, kind of handled this situation, moving into guard and then moving back out to tackle. It's actually been really fun too, man. I'm just, I've always, thought of myself as a team player, team guy, and just trying to do everything for us to win, all for the boys. And so I'm so happy that I could be that guy, and they trust me. My teammates and my coaches trust me to be that guy.
Yeah, and I think that's a big deal. And I think we throw around the word leadership and we throw around the word, respect, and I think we've devalued those words we use so much. But I think in football, specifically in the moment, Jaren Hall has to have respect, and he has to look at you as somebody that he trusts and believes in, because you're a huge part of his protection. I mean, and I think when you talk about leadership and you talk about this offense specifically, and with all due respect to Puko, who I think is one of the top rated and one of the guys I think is one of the best receivers in the country, you have a great quarterback. This offensive line, I think, has been really critical to the success of this offense. And again, we're not saying your names because, frankly, you probably don't want us to, but how integral do you think you guys are to the motor on this offense?
No, I think, like you said, we have some great players, and everybody does their 1/11th. Our O-line, I love these boys. We've been playing together for a while, and we kick ass, man. I mean, that's what we're here to do. We bring that energy, and we have fun. You know what I mean? Even in the middle of games, we're joking around, having fun, because we understand, you got to have fun and play loose and fly around, and that's what we've been trying to do. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes, you got to get better. But at the end of the day, I'm like, even that Boise game, I was sitting there thinking, like, in the huddle before we went and scored and to win the game, I was like, man, just take this in, man, because it just gives you chills. Just take this in, because I love this. Like, this is not everybody that gets to do this, man. This is incredible. So,
man, I love that you respect that so much, because I do think that, it would be easy for you to be like, no, I got to turn that off, and, I got games to play. But I do think you need to stand there sometimes and just take a look around. Yeah. And smell the smells, and you know what I mean? Like, feel the cold and like just embrace that. But by the way, you guys did win the game. How much of an exhale was that? That had to feel pretty good closing that thing out.
Yeah, that was a much needed dub, and I'm grateful we pulled through. So,
by the way, Utah Tech feels like a trap game, and
definitely is a trap game.
See,
don't quote me on that. Don't.
No. You and 1,000, 10,000 of our friends. It's fine. Nobody will tell anybody. I think you're exactly right. And I think it's one of those days where there's emotion. Because again, there's a lot of guys who are, let's be honest, there's a lot of guys who are probably never going to play a competitive football game once this season ends. That's the true reality of the business that we all are in. Mm-hmm. You guys got a football game to win. And there's a lot on the line on Saturday. Like, we're talking about bowl eligibility, senior day. Like, how important is this game for you guys?
Oh, it's super important. It's the classic saying, you prepare for every game the same, and this one I think we're doing that same thing. We also kind of understand ourselves where we haven't really done very good with trap games and things like that. So we've learned our lesson, man, hopefully. So I'm like, let's go out there and start fast, boys. Also, my brother, he just got back off his mission from New Jersey, and he plays down at Utah Tech. It's his first year over there. Yeah. So I'm super excited to play him. He plays offense and he doesn't start, but he'll travel. And so I'm super excited just to see him and maybe get a picture.
Good moment for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. It actually worked out perfectly. I'm like, wow, on senior night, it was really cool. So I'm like, super excited for that.
Wow. And not to be misty, but so you have this little boy, you have now your brother coming back. It's senior night. It's all about family. Like, this is really, dude, I don't know how you do it. How do you compartmentalize that? Because again, yes, you need to take all this in, but you're also going to go smash your face up against those guys. And this is a game you guys have to win. How do you go about being mentally tough enough to handle that?
I don't know, dude. No, I don't know. I don't know. Play it play by play. I'm excited. You're going to see my brother, going to see my family. But also, yeah, I mean, I'll be sad after the game when it's over. Before the game, I'm like, if I don't play well, I'm not going to be sad. I'm just going to be mad after the game. So might as well focus up right now, do my assignments and try my hardest. And then afterwards we'll win and we'll be all right. And then I can feel those emotions and think, okay, wow, take it all in and look around, get a picture with my bro. It's going to be awesome. So I'm excited.
I will look forward to seeing that picture on your social. By the way, you should follow Harris LaChance on Twitter and Instagram. Harris LaChance is not hard to find. Just search his name. It comes right up. But before I let you go, let's talk about Utah Tech a little bit. What do they do defensively? What are you guys looking at when you stare across the line at Utah Tech?
Yeah, so they play pretty much just an even front, over under G, and they don't do a lot of stuff. Sometimes they'll stem and sometimes they'll twist on the run game. Nothing crazy. Just play hard though. They got some guys with some really high motors, and that's impressive. So it's honorable, I should say. So it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I think you can expect them to come for it. I mean, that is not Utah Tech's not a team that's like, oh, it's senior day, we're just going to go up there and hang out for a while. They're coming for the win. They're coming for the dub just as much as you guys are, right?
Well, yeah, as they should. Yeah, get pumped. Let's go, man.
Yeah, let's go. I'm excited to see it. Well, again, I appreciate you. Please, man, every moment, enjoy that. I know it's a special game for you, as much as we don't talk about those things until the season's over. But enjoy that game. Enjoy your little guy. Enjoy your brother. Enjoy your family. And we really appreciate you. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man.
You bet. See you later. That's Harris LaChance. And it's funny talking to Harris, Jake, about like that bucket. Mm-hmm. That video, that was in like the fall. That was I think it was in August or September that he was on the coach's show. I have no idea why it showed up on my Twitter feed the other day.
Yeah.
But when you look at the picture, here's Harris LaChance fresh off his mission.
Yeah.
Right? Here's Harris LaChance now. I'm gonna say that mass builder.
Do you even lift?
That fucking a mass builder did the job. I'm gonna say that did the job because he is
jacked.
I mean, look how small he is,
bro. Harris, we get it. You put on some weight here, buddy.
Right, but this goes back to this premise that wow, you know what? They're just 35-year-old married guys serving missions. It's such an advantage.
Do you even lift?
Get out of here. Serving a mission and playing football is not an advantage.
As you can see, there's not much hope for you left.
There's no advantage in that.
There's not.
Not at all. What'd you guys do when you got back from your mission? Well, we went to Chuckarama and had some...
Chuckarama?
We had some ribs and mac and cheese.
Hey, guys.
And then I got cholera from
Hey, guys.
it. Well, what'd you guys do, Harris? Yeah, I went in and swallowed a bucket of Mass Gainer protein powder.
Fucking A.
Mass Gainer.
Do you understand the different life that is?
Yeah, dude.
Being and again, I will say, being an offensive lineman it requires you to be a crazy dude.
Mass.
And I'll just go like Kyle Gunther, who I worked with. Remington candidate, really, really good offensive lineman, different dude.
Will
And
you bench?
every offensive lineman I know, different dude. Offensive linemen and punters.
Yep.
You just have to be a crazy dude. And I don't know how they do it. I really don't know how they do it. Harris LaChance joins us thanks to our friends at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Make sure you download the app right now and place your order. You can order anytime you want on the Papa Murphy's app. And boy, do they have a lovely piece of pie right now.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza today at papamurphys.com.
There you go. Use the promo code Monty25 to save 25% off your purchase of $25 or more at Papa Murphy's Pizza. I just went to put a different graphic up and hit the trash can emoji, and so we adjusted on the fly.
Damn.
Let's get your comments in here. Tom says the people want interviews from players on winning teams.
Okay.
BYU's a winning team. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. They're winning. They won last week against Boise. It is what it is. Let's see. Tanner said, Harris just said the A word. JK, it's not a big deal. No, they say that all the time. Let's see. Jordan Royal says, no, he's a junior, I think, but was on that long list of the team that put up senior juniors to be honored on senior day so he could come back next year. You're talking about Jaron. Tanner says, is Harris a senior? He is. But Jaron Hall, by the way, is also taking part in senior day.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because you have to sort of weigh like who's leaving and who's not, and like, you know.
Jaron's going.
Yeah.
There's no
there would
doubt
be
about
no
that.
reason for him not to.
Cam Rising's going. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
And it's a really emotional moment.